Oh, crap, Paul. I didn't write a recap for my boy. Oh my god. Let me go my notes. Alright. Do it on the spot. So, we went back to the room. I saw a sword. The sword I saw before. I wanted it, so I grabbed it. And it was a trap. Yes, yes. Hold your groans. It was a trap. We fought against some type of stone constructs. It was very, very entertaining. I didn't find much challenge to it, but it was very arduous and enduring. But in any case, we won, and we got treasure. Then, uh,
I think your mic cut out, Hogan.
hold on. And a portal opened up, and long behold, we came back to Ankarel. It was quite weird. I never took a portal before. Anyway, we came back to Ankarel. We delivered the goods. Then we came across the small one. Forgot his name. Parallax? Shit, something like that. In either case, he told us about a couple of missions. One to follow someone connected to the Zahir. Something about him having information and perhaps even something even connected to the Sigil District. Something about the Legion wanting us to explore something potentially underneath some type of untold city. Sorry about that. Truthfully, I wasn't paying much attention to that. It was beer and food in front of me, and I just kept eating. In either case, during the night, we investigated some individual, and it was quite amusing that we didn't get into a fight. Either way, we now know that the Zahir were looking for some type of relic. I wonder what relic they could be looking for. Some dangerous relic that they had. It was supposed to be an exchange of some sort, I guess, but they never got hold of it. I wonder who groups of individuals got it. Drinks beer. Alright, that's it. I didn't read a recap, so I wasn't paying attention, but that's it.
It's good.
Just went off my notes. Sorry, boys.
That's what I do all the time. I don't write
Oh,
a recap.
you're a fucking master, then, man.
As Koth, you'll next on recap. Oh.
Yep.
We find ourselves, some of you go shopping, but now we are together. As Falcor has a staff in his hand, as he was told to meet this guy. Well, he told this guy to meet somewhere else. Upon the next day.
I had told him to meet me at midnight at the southern entrance to the river district. What I was going to do was tell the palace guards to seize him.
Oh, it's fucked up.
I mean, that was the objective. We were supposed to apprehend the guy, so...
Well, they want you to apprehend him and get information from him. Alright, you guys re-accumulate, as it's only still late in the day, but you have a new weapon or staff or something that was stolen from the Cerberus Assembly. The
Garth is what your ally in the Cobalt Soul was looking for. And I held up the staff.
Well, they just mentioned the staff as a way to identify the guy. They were trying to find out what his plans were. What they asked for.
Ah, yes. To that point, I had an idea. I told them to meet me at the southern entrance to the river district tonight at midnight. My thought was it would be a more discreet area to apprehend them. Now, we can either have the palace guards do it, or we could do it, or the Cobalt Soul could do it.
Problems, the palace guards need a reason
Well,
to...
Yeah, we were supposed to make the guy talk and then turn him in.
He's gone now. He left. But yeah.
Well, I'll leave that up to you. We can either do it ourselves there, where we can get there ahead of them and plan it out where there's fewer people, or you can just let the Cobalt Soul know. Sure, they have experts in handling that sort of thing.
Well, they sent us on the mission to do that, though. But I'm not really. I don't really know much of interrogation techniques to find out this guy's stuff.
I could make him our friend, charm him a little bit.
I mean,
He won't like me afterwards, but
I mean, as long as we get the information, I guess it doesn't really matter.
Well, you got as much information as possible off him. It depends what you're trying to look for him, honestly. Since obviously Falcor had communicated with him, almost like pretending he was a part of the faction.
and he did it well too. It was about
He
as
might
good as I
not know
saw.
much more, as obviously this individual had left, obviously, an organization and took a powerful item with him from the Empire of Wildmount, and obviously came here to find a different organization that would protect him.
I mean, we're in possession of a powerful item that was stolen from somewhere that they had. That's probably what they were looking for. Along with a thing that's counting down to God knows what, which I would like to not, be away when it's finished counting down. Good chance that has to do with whatever is in the other chest. So we need to take care of that within like a day, because that timer's almost finished.
I was going to ask you about that. Are we really going to leave that with that person?
I'd rather not. I'd rather figure out. I mean, we need to do something with both of those things. We can't just hold on to them and wait for something to happen.
Well, I think the one that Mero has in the bag of holding is safe for now. In our hands.
But we don't know what that other thing is counting down to. It. We found these two things together. It could relate to whatever's in that other chest.
From what I gathered from the two chests, I don't think that's the case. You're certainly right about that other one. We do need to address it. But I don't think
we need to address both of them. I get, wanting to be careful with it, but we can't, we're not just going to figure out what it does,
do we want to get rid of it?
I mean, I think we need. I think we need to bring someone else in on it. We don't know anything about it. For some reason, you seem dead set on not letting anybody know that we have it, and I get that, but we don't know anything about it. I think it's better to ask people who are trained to deal with these things. He's a
historian, if anything. He knows a little bit about the Zahir anyways. But that's probably why he doesn't want to give it to anybody. I kind of made his character have like knowledge on the Zahir, so.
Well, Well, what did Leia say when we left? She was gonna continue to look at it, or do we need to bring it to the Kobold Soul?
I mean, she said she was going to look at it, but I don't think we have that much time. I don't want to leave her alone with it when it's done counting down.
Well, maybe we should go retrieve it from her and take it to the Kobold Soul.
Didn't they say
If
something
they
about
ask-
destroying it?
I'm not going to lie to them if they ask if we found anything else, just so you know.
Well, I have no issue because the guardian who was protecting the temple said something along the lines of, if not being able to use it properly, destroying it was the way to go. It seems like everyone we come across with a good head on their shoulders say it's a good way to deal with it is just by destroying it. So, unless, Falcor, you have a good way of properly using it, why not just give it to the soul and let them destroy it? Unless you do have a good way to use it.
The thing is, an ancient creature sacrificed itself so that it could fall into our hands. And that means something. That's something we can't dismiss. He didn't sacrifice himself to put it in the hands of the Kobold Soul. Now, maybe we don't have a way of disposing it or dealing with it appropriately at hand, but I'm sure an opportunity will present itself if we simply keep it safe.
All right. It seems you're. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do an insight check, just to look. I'm trying to not see whether he's lying or not. I'm trying to.
Yeah, at this point, I'm kind of
trying to determine his
getting sussed.
integrity, his honor, his his I'm trying to see how, if he's worthy or not to even protect it or even try to use it properly. And that's what my insight is supposed to be up 10.
It's hard to convey.
What's the rule on this?
You can. So if you're lying to them, it'd be deception. But if you're not lying and just being honest, you can tell the person with the highest roll, 16, about what he's discerning to. Obviously, Ogin's looking at something else. But Ogin's is a 10, so it's really hard to kind of grasp what you're trying to get at. But Karth, I'm not too sure what Karth is insight for.
Karth, you can discern that I don't seem to have any ulterior motives. Like, I genuinely believe in the fates, and which you remember is what actually led me to the group. And I believe that it went down the way it went down because it was supposed to. So, you kind of look at my face, it's just a look of concern to make sure it's dealt with rightly, not a look of concern like it's going to slip into someone else's hands.
Karth, do you worry about the box that Leia has? The timer one? The other one in the bag of holding is safe for now, but does the other one worry you?
I mean, they both do, yeah. I don't think anything anybody says is really going to convince me that whatever's in that chest is any good.
Where I come from, good, bad, it all can be used differently, interchangeably. But I understand your concern. In either case, if Thalkar is determined to use it properly, then I have no issue.
Well, sorry to cut you off. I wouldn't say I'm determined to use it. In fact, I have zero desire to use it.
So why do we need it then?
I believe an opportunity will present itself at the right time. We need only recognize it when it comes.
Why do old people speak in riddles?
I agree, Miru. I definitely don't understand. But I maybe am too stupid to realize what you're talking about.
You and me both.
Wait, did you mean I'm old?
No! What? No, I didn't say that. Who said that?
I think he was talking about the one on the street there, the one who just passed by. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one.
I'm 27. I'm just growing hair gray.
Oh.
Fuck off.
I'm only 38.
That's old. Good night.
Oof.
I think I say under my breath. I don't think that's old. This is a normal hair color for an orc. I mean, I'm half orc, but it came in the way it came in. Anyway, I agree with Karth. We do need to get to that other box of the countdown. How much time do you think we have before midnight, guys?
When the sun's down.
Oh, actually, I should know. I have keen mind. Let me read that again.
Well, it's late in the hour right now, so it's like past. It's like probably 9 o'clock at night.
All right, let's just go get this box.
Yeah, so you go back to the sigil district.
Your girlfriend's not sleeping, is she? Because
She's
She's at the office. We haven't even gone on the date yet. I'm not moving that fast, man.
I'm just saying. You seem very smitten.
I'm merely showing interest.
Isn't that what I said, smitten? Yeah.
I'm not like Ogun who tries to dance around it. What? Oh, sorry, did I say that out loud?
What?
Well,
What?
not wrong there.
As you see a scholarly agent look at you as you arrive towards the Crystal Chateau, the elite university headquarters of the legions of the AllSight. As an immense structure of smoky quartz and white marble, the Crystal Chateau is a major landmark in the Sigil district. A small stream winds through the garden and around the built before flowing under and open into the main hall, where the bubbling sounds of water is said to help inspire the highest of thoughts. A white iron fence closes off the premises to all except members of the legions of AllSight. As one of you stops you, are you a member here?
No, I was actually looking to see if a colleague was in.
All colleagues are usually in. Some of them are gone. What is your idea?
Leia. She arrived a few hours ago, I believe.
That's the list. Yes, she's in the experimental study room. If you're not a particular individual that is part of our legions, I cannot allow you to enter our university without proper paperwork.
That's perfectly fine. Would she be able to meet? Can you maybe ask her if she has a moment?
Certainly. One moment. As they start leaving.
What's paperwork?
Out of character, though, of course, the Crystal Chateau serves as a double duty as a university for teaching spellcraft and arcane theory, as well as it is part of the Allegiance's operation. Although not all members are Allegiance, they are students or professors of the university. Every would-be a pupil must first become a member of the faction. Tuition is free once you join, since the chateau's expenses is subsidized by the city Expectations of the university graduate will use their gifts to protect Ank'Harel and enhance its prestige across the world. It's kind of cool. After a good 30 minutes of waiting, what do you guys want to do outside? As it's late. A lot of the stores are closing. As you see less and less people outside.
I'm going to leisurely play my flute a little bit.
Ooh, I like that tune.
Oh, let's see if you do or not. I'm gonna roll.
I'm gonna feed my pet copper pieces.
It's got a nice tune to it.
It's better than I normally play.
Alright, she comes out eventually after 30 minutes and she looks at you. What's wrong? Why are you scared?
Oh, not scared. I'm just I was actually thinking about that box that you have that's counting down. How much time is left on that?
I have no idea, honestly. Could be a day or two, max, maybe even less. But I've done a lot of research, and she gives you a textbook and hands it towards you. Read this.
Oh, perfect.
You begin to see a ziggurat as it below. As you read it closely, as you realize the ziggurat you gave her is kind of a containment unit for a soul.
Mm-hmm.
Ideally, like what a lich would be held in.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
It's a phylactery.
Yeah, we've actually discussed, and
I think it's best to give it to the Cobalt Soul.
Yeah,
our university does not have the capabilities of holding something like this. If this thing
that's exactly why I'm here.
It likely will destroy everything around here. And
yeah,
most of the gods will have to fight off whatever comes out of there. Where did you find this thing? You said you found it from the Zahir.
Yeah, that's the second. That was the second chest we stole from that airship.
Do you remember what was protecting it?
It was just more or less a basic kind of arcane lock, I think.
No.
I don't know. One of these guys know.
Like what creature?
Oh,
were you fighting?
Well, there was a Medusa and a giant snake guy.
Giant snake guy. Do you know what the giant?
Yeah, Yanti something or other. Shit. Hold on, give me a second.
Move through her pages a little bit in the book. She points towards the picture. Was it this?
Eska something.
As she points towards.
Escarine?
She points towards a snake creature that you recognize. It's exactly what it is. It's a naga. Some nagas are able to be reincarnated into these creatures. Whatever you killed, it might be still trapped in there. It's soul-wise. I think you potentially have killed something that's already dead.
So this is probably the soul of that thing that was. All right.
You might be able to get information from it, honestly. If there's a way of maybe having the Cobalt Soul being able to connect it to something powerful, maybe it will tell you whatever's in that other box you've obtained.
Yeah, I think we need to get it there ASAP.
Right. Let me grab my things. She goes back upstairs.
Yeah, of course. I just do a really quick pit check. Am I right? Okay.
Your hands are getting palmy and wet, and you're like, oh god, what do we do? You've been holding a phylactery, waiting it to recharge.
Also, I had a quick, very extremely unrelated question. the spell scrolls, if you don't cast spells, you still have to make a check to try to cast from a scroll, correct?
Yeah, if you're not an arcane user, you would have to if you don't have the spell learned. If you have the spell learned, then you can, but if
Yeah.
you are not a spellcaster, it is completely it's a DC check at the spell level.
Yeah, okay.
So if it's a 5th level, it's a DC 15.
Yeah, to cast a 6th level spell, I feel like I'm going to try to get this thing appraised.
16th, yeah. Or you can give it to a caster that may learn the spell itself if it's capable.
Yeah, but I want money, so...
Okay.
Hey, I got to get something out of the treasure deal. I looted this thing. Ain't nobody casting 6th level spells yet?
Yeah, but he could probably, down the road, learn the spell and then make a scroll for you and sell it.
If you'd like to buy it off me, he's more than welcome.
Ooh, I don't know. That's Valkyr, I think, right? It's the only one who can cast the magic spells.
Laurelin might be able to.
What is it?
He's a sorcerer. He can't
Scatter?
He can't make his own.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't write down the notes what anyone else got. I just
He's
wrote what I
got
lived.
scatter. It's from like Xanathar's. Like teleports you.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, that's a wizard or a bard.
But only wizards can learn it. And repurpose it into a scroll down the road. Alright, she comes back after 20 minutes as she brings you the box. I haven't opened it since, but I'm too afraid to...
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. Let's get it there.
I look around. Is anyone watching us?
Not really, there's nobody outside.
Alright.
It's quite late in the night. As you guys eventually make it towards the Gilded District, where Cobalt Soul is. So you arrive there, you can kind of tell that it's a lot quieter, of course. It's about closer to 10 o'clock by then you reach there. As it's always open and available. Less people are guarding, less people are more cautious.
Yeah, I'll just try to find whoever the handler is.
As you eventually see one of the high curators. Ah, welcome. What can I do for you?
Well, we came across this item a little bit ago. We tried to figure out what it was, but we couldn't really come up with a lot in the given time, but recently we found out that it may contain some type of soul, and it looks like it may be counting down, and we thought that someone here might be able to maybe deal with this thing or assist us in dealing with it.
Sure, we'll add it towards our archive room. We have
Do you know,
a couple places that we
can you-
store it.
is there anything you can tell us about this?
I would have to have more research with it, of course. But from what I can tell, when you're telling me something's stored in it, it sounds like some kind of phylactery of some sort. Phylacteries are not easily destroyed. They take immense force, and whatever beings inside of it, it might not be able to be penetrated or easily destroyed by mere weapons.
Right. Yeah, here. If you can, please let us know
We'll keep it into a place
of any
where
developments.
we can monitor it, of course, and keep it in a place where we have an anti-chamber that ideally suppresses magic. Hopefully, whatever comes out of it won't keep it really destroyed easily enough.
Well, it was from the Zahir cult. Yeah, we would. I think Yeah.
As you can see him sweat a brow. Well, if this is a here, remember this thing must be ancient and old. He quickly rushes towards the place.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't have time to talk. This is more important.
That's fine. Just call me tomorrow. Okay. Well.
As you can see, she chuckles at you. Well, it seems like you should have brought this here earlier. Why did you never bring this thing here? If it was so dangerous.
Well, we were in the desert, remember? We literally found it like the night before we left.
But
we had no. We just
you part
opened
of
it
the Cobalt
on the.
Soul? You don't trust these people? She kind of scratches her head.
I mean, it's not that I don't.
Oh, you mean your friends?
I don't make decisions on behalf of everyone.
I thought you were the leader.
No.
Well, you have the. She points towards the crystal on your neck.
Yeah, anybody could have grabbed this thing. Anybody can use it. I just, Hogan was there too. He saw the shit.
He's always like this.
And yeah, let's. Anyways, I mean, we turned it in. To be fair, we were taking care of a Cobalt Soul job, which is why we didn't turn it in. We couldn't really turn it in much sooner. We literally just got done.
Well, I'm glad you found me. If it was a day or two too late, I might have. Well, whatever came out of that thing, likely.
Yeah, no, I wasn't. I
saw fit to
I would
annihilate
have.
Me.
I wouldn't have let it count down. Well, I wouldn't have left you alone with it at the very least.
Well, I'm glad I found out what it was. It was too late. I didn't know what to do. I
Yes,
was
thank
actually
you.
contemplating and giving towards the palace, but knowing they wouldn't have the capabilities defending against it, and the Sigil District doesn't have the assets like the Cobalt Soul does.
Yeah, well, appreciate the work you've done. You've been a great help.
She gives you a hug and kisses her on the cheek.
Oh,
Thank you for saving.
Have a good night.
You too. We're still on that date, of course, in a few days. Hopefully a week.
Of course, yeah.
Right. Well, we'll see you later. I have a lot to catch up, a lot of work.
See ya.
As you can see, his face all blushed.
Yeah. I have an 8 charisma. I can't hide it.
What? A cat? Oh, yes, I don't know.
All right, well. Anyone got anything?
Here we go now.
I think we have just enough time to make it to the river district to apprehend that person.
Yeah, I'd say you'd be there a little late, but you could probably get there.
So, what information did we already get from this guy?
Well, that's your buddy. Depending if you forgot.
You know that we're looking for the first weapon? Yeah.
The staff was meant to, he wanted to get it to, this is out of character, because I'm trying to remember exactly. He wanted to get someone in the Zahir. And as soon as I mentioned Vorsk's name, who's obviously super high up, he immediately trusted me. Well, not immediately. I had to say the phrase that I remembered about the Zahir. But beyond that, I don't recall him saying too much about like any meetings or any objectives. Am I wrong in that, Red?
What for? He wanted to join the Zahir in a sense, and he was hoping that they would protect him, giving an offering of the staff that was connected towards the Zahir originally, as he took it away from the service assembly as he was a disgraced member there. He was hoping to find, as he knew the leader, like that airship that you guys obviously infiltrated, that he was hoping to get some connections there as well, and to kind of be protected. Ideally, he doesn't really have much knowledge, but he is a wanted individual, especially because he's from a different organization.
So I'll repeat that, especially to Karth, but to the
Because
whole
they
group.
could get information from him about the Cerberus Assembly, which is, on the other side of the world, but could help them down the road.
So Falcor, you set up a meeting with him here in the next 30 minutes or so. Is this for us to capture him and bring him back?
I'm not confident he has much more information. It was really just so he could be seized, but I don't know that he's done anything technically wrong, other than be acquainted with the Zahir. But
And stealing. But
yeah,
I guess we're looking past that.
Yeah, he did steal from. He stole something from the assembly.
yeah, this staff here. Did you want it to hand over to somebody, or?
I mean, they didn't really ask for it. If one of you can use it.
Well, I suppose I can try and identify it, and then we can decide as a group
I can
what to
see
do.
if they want it, but if
I will say right now, the longest you've Falcor, what class are you? You're just wizard?
Yeah, just straight wizard.
It doesn't seem to attune to you, so whatever this is, it's not for your class.
Well, maybe you can identify it nonetheless, and then we can figure out what to do with it once we know what it is.
Certainly.
Did you learn that spell yet?
No, I intend to do that tonight before I go to sleep.
Okay.
Yeah, truth be told, I mean, my staff it's what magic users call a focus, and I need it to cast most of my spells.
Is it like my druid focus?
Oh, yes, it probably is.
I don't think you can borrow mine.
No, I think I meant in the purpose of them, not that they're interchangeable.
Oh.
Well, we should let's walk and talk. We'll discuss it on the way.
yeah. So are we letting this? Are we getting this guy apprehended, or are we letting him go?
Well, the palace guards you would have to talk to and convince to capture him, but that would take hours to even get to. Or you guys can try to do it yourself.
Yeah, actually, I was going to do that while we were walking.
We're also supposed to not make a scene with the guy as well.
Oh,
That's
exactly.
true.
Yeah, which is why I want.
Sorry, go ahead.
What if we just kidnap him for the morning, and then we'll take him?
I mean, we could just get him into a secluded area, and I can just try to stun the shit out of him if it comes down to it.
Isn't that what I said? Kidnapping him?
Well, yeah, if it comes down to it. But yeah, it's pretty much.
So we have a plan. We're kidnapping this guy.
Alright. And so you eventually walk as it's 11:59, basically, pretty much almost at midnight, as you do see the individual there kind of sulking, looking around in the alleyway as he's on the river district, the cusp of the entry point. He's just waiting around. He's like, "Where the fuck is he? Did he lie to me? Where is he?" He's like pacing
Just
back.
discuss what the plan is. I'm gonna go invisible.
But all of you sneak around the back. Use whatever means to stealth you can. Mario, I think you can help with that, can't you?
Oh, if I prepare it.
Farquhar, let
I
me
did
be
anything.
beside you, as opposed to muscle. I'm
I
not that.
can't help
I'm
with
not
the.
stealthy.
Yeah, I can't
Yeah,
help right now.
I'm not stealthy, but I could provide as some type of backup. As long as I don't say anything, I think we'll be okay.
So me and Norland can go around back, and he's pretty quiet, kind of.
Sure.
Ogun, he seemed apprehensive when he saw my face. Because we're not Wanti.
Maybe I should wear a hood then
I don't exist.
to protect my. Maybe I should.
Nice roll.
You are the shadow.
Actually, that's a good idea, Ogun. If you can put up a hood and then stand kind of in front of that torchlight there, and I point like just off the road, so he can't make out your facial features. You're just a hooded shadow.
All right.
Maru and I will go around the other side.
Where specifically is this guy standing? Is he like near a building or anything, or near a tree?
Well, Red just said he's in an alley, so I imagine looking at the map, he's like maybe just off the road.
Yeah, I got a climbing speed. I can get up somewhere invisible and be ready to pounce in the night if I need to.
All right. The signal to apprehend will be Will be if you hear me say monetary depreciation.
Okay. Apprehend would work too, or get him. Something small.
I didn't want to spook him. I wanted to confuse him.
Oh, okay. Well,
So he's
that works.
befuddled when you jump in.
Definitely confused. Sounds good. We'll jump in for money.
All right. Let's go.
Alright, so who's going forward first?
I'm going to climb up on a building next to where he is.
Alright, so you're 20 feet up.
Like on the wall above him. Yeah, it's fine.
We're going to kind of do what Ogun said. We're going to walk together. But then when we get in front of like some kind of torchlight where he can't quite make him out, Ogun's going to stop and I'm going to move forward.
Okay.
Yeah, right now I have a hood over my face. It's not like a robed hood. It's just a hood.
Fucking under the giant moment.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fucking Princess Bride. Yeah, he kind of sees that as you kind of walk together. As he's like, hey, who the fuck is that?
He's to make sure we're not disturbed.
Oh, you came. I thought you left me for high and dry. Did they? Wait, you still have the staff? You didn't give it to them?
I contacted Vorsk, and he said to interview you first, and then, if you pass, to bring you and the staff to them so that you can present it yourself.
I thought you already did interview. I told you everything. What else do I need to know? Should I cut my wrists? What?
No, don't be ridiculous. Now, we've got our protector out there. No one will disturb us. I just need to ask a few more questions. What faction you came from? Why did you leave?
I was a disgrace. I wasn't to par by their standards. I wasn't the spellcaster they saw fit. I do not wield the arcane arts like they do. I am one of, well, our Lord and Savior after all. I worship a higher power.
I see. And what's to make Vorsk believe he wouldn't disgrace anyone here?
I would kill for him. I stole that for him. I would do anything. That's a powerful relic. Why wouldn't they want me? I would even become one of the snake people and change myself to become one with Zahir.
Bold words, and I can see you mean them.
I would do anything. The Cerberus Assembly did not know what they had on their hands. I admit, might not been the best, but I can be the best elsewhere.
One more thing. Not only Vorsk, but other leadership is concerned about secrecy and security of our purpose. But anyone else from your previous order have any idea of what we're doing?
No, I left them high and dry. I took what I needed, and I fled.
Did you come here because you understand the mission?
I understand a greater order. Being a priest, I know what the Zahir wishes. As you
Go
watch
on.
him
I'm required to hear it from your own
You
mouth.
watch him rip his chest out as he has kind of the snakes intertwined across his body tattooed. I am willing to do anything for the Zahir. Willing. As you see on his back, you can see kind of a flail of snakes everywhere, kind of intertwined like a weapon.
So I was laughing at what was written in chat.
Death Eater. I would give my life to find the relic that the Zahir wishes. They would become one and whole with the world and envelop the sun into darkness as everybody will pray to their lords for safety, but only the Zahir shall be the rulers of this land.
What you said pleases my ears. And I only hope taking in more like yourself doesn't cause any kind of monetary depreciation.
I drop off the wall like Macho Man Randy Savage. Just
What
elbow
the
him.
fuck? As he quickly you elbow him for 15.
I will.
Okay.
I will add. Does that miss?
Oh, it hits him.
Okay, so I'll try to stunning strike
Okay.
as well.
15.
All right, flurry of blows.
As he grabs your hand using inflict wounds.
Okay.
How close are Maru and I to him right now?
Have you guys been?
We were.
Yeah, we went to the backside of the alley.
How the fuck is this not working? Give me a second. Let me try to. Yeah, spell doesn't want to work for some reason. I guess it's bugged. I'll just do it manually. Fucking roll 20. Being stupid. No, this is probably it.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys can do what you need to do in the back over there. So
Oh, I was gonna cast a command on the person and make them grovel.
Alright. 18. He's a priest after all. High wisdom. Everybody gets a free shot, so obviously you already did yours within that.
Yep.
Ogun, he still keeps his head down, and as the fighting is ensuing, he's like walking, not running, he's walking towards him menacingly. He takes out some rope, and then he speaks, and trying to disguise his voice. Enough now.
You're not.
You're
You're liars!
You're coming with us, like it or not. You can do this the easy way or the hard way.
You are not a Zahir. You all tricked me. as you can make your attack if you like, or a force.
Yep. Torturer's attacks. 14.
14. Yeah, that's a hit.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't do damage for the elbow either. Or yeah, I did. Non-lethal. That was...
That's 4.
It doesn't matter now.
Alright, you slash him. That's your free attack. Anybody else? Maru?
Can I don't want him to run away, so can I cast this on him?
Earthbind? Sure. What's the save?
15.
Strength?
I don't.
9. He fails as he tries to. He gets kind of wrapped and intertwined. Ah! He starts screaming out loud. Gods!
I'm gonna cast command on him to silence. Try again.
I would
20.
try again to
He has
strike
good
him
wisdom.
when I can.
Off with his head, Ogun.
Alright.
Kidding, don't do that. Don't
You-
kill him.
12's a miss. You have advantage because he's restrained.
Okay.
17, you smack
I'll
him.
stunning strike again.
Okay.
DC 14.
20 for his constitution.
Jesus.
As you bash his face and he's bleeding, coughing blood. As he will try to grab you again, trying to use his inflict wounds. You will die for this insolence! Oh, it's a miss.
Nah.
As he reaches out with the cure with his hands to do that, I take my rope and I like slap it towards his wrist and I said secure with my rope of climbing.
Alright, and it tightens around him as he squirms and screeches in pain. Ogun, do you want to do anything?
Yes, I'm just gonna look at him
Gag
and
him.
look at him and just say, you know why I love this art so much? Because I can just keep hitting you, and you just won't die. So stop.
That's not possible.
I'm gonna do a little intimidation. Do I get advantage on that, Red?
No.
With the torturer's axe?
Nah, you don't. He has dark devotion. He's
Oh, okay, never
very
mind.
strong
He's just
will.
he's too
I mean, if
cuckoo
it
to
comes
even
down to it,
understand
we'll
it
just
anyway.
non-lethally knock him out.
Yeah,
if he
yeah.
won't
You guys
just,
can keep doing it. So it
surrender.
seems like he's pretty strong because in wisdom because he's a priest. Anyways.
I'm just gonna just do a little attack. Oh, never mind. I failed anyway. Wait, that's a miss.
Misses. As you bash, kick, punch. You knock him out as he's bleeding on the ground. Not dying, of course.
Alrighty. Well,
Wrap him up.
let's bring him up.
Yeah.
I manually finish tying the rest, like his, not just his hands, but I'll do his feet as well.
Yeah,
And
make sure he's just can't speak.
Yeah, I was gonna look for some kind of gag. I think the old the wrap that I had the sand shark meat in. I'll put that in his mouth.
There you go.
Tie it around back. Anybody have a? Well, I suppose I do.
What?
Hmm.
Have what?
Actually, do I have a cloak? Let me look at my guy again. No, I just
have
have,
a costume.
robes with a hood. Oh, do you?
Mhm.
Yeah, if you have one that will cover him, so that we can just carry him and he not look like he's tied up.
Sure.
We do. Oh, I saw this play called Weekend at Bernard's, and they kind of puppeted this guy around.
I'm scared to ask what I just walked into.
We're kidnapping.
We're
fine.
kidnapping
We
a
just
guy.
assaulted and
Well, not
kidnapped a
kidnapping,
man.
but we're apprehending a wanted fugitive.
So, Karth, we take him right back now, right?
Yeah, let's just do it. I don't want to hold on to an unconscious body for that long.
Where are you bringing him?
I guess the palace, right? The Cerulean
yeah.
Palace.
All right.
Yeah,
That's where they take bad guys.
Backtrack 3 hours. It's now 2 in the morning.
Oh, I thought we were going to the Cobalt Soul, but
Oh well,
Kovatsu doesn't.
Yeah, I don't think they
apprehend
really
people.
hit. There's not a prisoner. Yeah.
Didn't they tell us to apprehend him though?
They give us the mission, but
for the mission, and
we're
the
s-
They
information.
did.
we
They
need
want
to
the
let them
information.
know.
They don't give a shit about the person. They want intel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, one
they
less
cared about
one
him,
more
then they would've-
cultist off the streets. It's fine.
All right, you bring him. As the Odin warriors, kind of Ordar knights, look at you. What the hell?
This is another Zahir asshole.
As he sees his tattoos. Right.
He apparently they stole something very valuable from the Cerberus assembly. So
It's not our region.
No, but he has information about Vorsk, the one who escaped your custody not long ago.
I see. Well, we'll have him in prison in shackles for the rest of his days.
Very good. Keep up the good work, man.
I'll say leave.
Well, that's an unfortunate fate for him.
yeah, I mean that's the path he chose.
Agreed. Oh, it's getting late.
Yeah, I'm fucking beat.
I would like to lay down now.
This is still the same day, isn't it? Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here. Let's. I need to sleep.
We need to go to the Sigil District tomorrow morning.
I gotta wake up early and go get like fitted for some nice clothes or something. Shit, I got nothing.
It's
So you
already
guys go to the
morning.
River District for your night out, or do you want to go anywhere else to sleep?
That's another 3 hours. I think we should just stay here.
Yeah, whatever's the closest.
Yep.
The Sigil District has a couple inns. Not too good,
Sure.
shabby like the River District. You spend a good
fine.
30 minutes finding one as you find an establishment. They charge you a gold piece per night. As it's late, obviously they're charging a little bit more. As you come in at pretty much like 2:30 in the morning.
That's
We
fine.
gotta be up in about 4 hours. Say something about it being early. Fuck, I'm tired. Good night.
Wait, what do we have to be up for?
Something about researching for an
Yeah, they were-
underground
The
city.
entrance
Something.
to possible entrance to Kale Moreau.
Yeah.
Wasn't anyone else paying attention? I was drinking beer and I remember that. Fuck me. I'm tired.
There it is. Note number 18 from the 14th. Sorry.
Well, yeah, you have the Allegiance mission. Search for the Life Dome.
Yeah.
You have that one, and then obviously you can turn in the quest for the Zahir if you like to get another quest.
Yeah, I'd like to let them know when we can.
Alright. Is anything you guys want to do before you head off to bed?
I was going to try and learn that spell, but it's too late. I just need sleep to get a full night's sleep.
Pretty much. You're going to be probably oversleeping. Because 4 hours is not enough.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go right to bed.
Just before I doze off, I think. I hope the camels are okay.
Oh, they're probably dead. I don't know. They're like
They're
living their
desert
best lives.
creatures. They'll wander off eventually.
They're still tied up.
Oh yeah, they're probably
If they're still tied up, then they might be dead.
Yeah,
But,
No, we didn't
Did we
hobble them.
tie
I
them?
just
I don't
made.
think
I
we-
just
yeah.
used whatever the earth one is. Yeah, mold earth, and I made like little mounds, like a corral, but they weren't like locked in anything or tied up.
There was a griffin, a hippogriff in the area, so I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Look, there's a reasonable doubt. They could be fine.
We'll never know. Alright. As the next day springs forth, you wake up a little later in the day, about around 9 in the morning. As you're drooling Ogun all over the bed.
Mead.
As the sun rays are hitting the window, it's like almost cooking your skin. It's a hot day today. 110 Fahrenheit.
Oof.
Jesus.
I'm just gonna get
get
a fruit salad for breakfast and walk on over to the bazaar.
By yourself? Okay.
Well,
And
I don't know
boy,
if anybody else
you up
wanted
early.
to.
Meow.
Well, I just wanted to get some stuff taken care of before we have to actually do stuff.
It probably gets hotter than in this place because it's all desert.
Jesus.
You probably come out of here with a nice tan.
Ogun's probably going to be sleeping in, to be honest. He is, he normally needs his nice little 8 hours. So he's going to try to get whatever he can.
Right.
Whatever hours he can.
Holly, are you sleeping in or are you waking up? You don't even need that much hours. You only need 4 hours or 6 hours or whatever. I think it's 4 for Reborn. 6 hours is for a construct. As go ahead, Orlin.
Lorland's sleeping in too.
Yeah, you guys are sleeping together, anyways. You're bunk buddies. As
I'm obviously taking most of this at bed. Obviously.
How about you, Marie?
Well, in that case, I'm gonna wake up just a few minutes before Ogun and put on my disguise hat to mess with him and be Holly for a minute.
Oh, is he like you wearing some lingerie? I'm joking.
No.
Within
Wake up, Ogun.
Oh, go ahead.
What? Oh, he kind of waits. He kind of like rubs his eyes and he like looks out the window. Oh, it's fucking hot today. He kind of sits up and he stares down at the ground and he sees not the usual pair of feet. And he's like, "What the fuck?" Kind of looks up, slowly panning up, and then he sees Holly or Holly. He's like, "What the fuck? Oh, what are you doing in here?"
What do you think I'm doing here?
Where's Lawland? Yeah.
He's in the other room, and I rush out.
What? He kind of like covers himself, but he's not. He's always been really uncovered, so he's like, Did she say anything?
Ogun, what's going on? This is Lorland.
Holly was here, but Lorland, what? No, that is not what's happening here, Lorland.
He's got like a pillow on his crotch. He's like sleeping naked.
Yeah. He's like, what the fuck?
I can keep secrets, Ogun. It's okay.
That is not what happened, Lorland. What is going on?
Sure.
Whatever. He kind of stands up. He gets dressed. What time is it?
Closer to 10 o'clock in the morning.
Well, let's get ready. I'm hungry. Need some food.
Breakfast it is.
Oh, if it's 10, I guess I'm up. I probably wouldn't sleep past that.
No.
I'll just come down, see him, and quietly join him.
Morning, Farquhar. How'd you sleep? I didn't sleep so well myself, though.
Like a giant stone. soundly and quiet. Oh yeah, you said we had to get to that place, didn't we?
Something about.
I mean, we do. I'd like to
I'm gonna give you a list
have
of
an hour or two.
on the Discord.
Yeah,
here.
Central District, right? Go that underground city, beneath the city, or whatever the fuck it's
All right,
called.
there's your menu. You can have dates and nut porridge, flatbread with honey and cheese, fried eggs and spices, cactus fruit salad, which he took probably, saffron rice pudding, mint tea with almonds, dried fruit, nuts, and camel milk pancakes.
Oh, I'm going for the camel milk pancakes.
They'll charge you 2 silver.
Deal.
To start off, I'll have the date and nut porridge. Then, I'll have some of that fruit salad. It sounds pretty nice, actually. Then I'll have some camel milk pancakes. Then I'll have, and he just keeps going on until
If you
he
want
realizes
all
that
of
he
them,
almost.
it's like pretty much a gold piece for all of it.
And it's like he like slowly like reads off the menu, and then he realizes, actually, I'll just have everything.
All right, that'll be a gold piece, sir.
And he takes out 2 gold pieces, and he says, "And can you give me a little extra helping of the pancakes, please?"
Certainly.
Thank you.
Pancakes.
He kind of looks at everybody
they're
else.
like big pancakes. Like they fill up your whole plate.
He's like, so what is else? So what is everyone else having?
Eggs.
The fried eggs, right? It'll be 2 silver.
I give 3.
All right. Yes. They give you some chili flakes on the side.
You know, I might actually try that tomorrow.
Yeah, chili flakes are great.
Now that you mention it,
Or even a hot sauce or anything like spicy.
never tried it before on eggs.
And for the ladies, oh, my apology, lady. You have a great. I believe like face routine. I almost thought you were a female for a second. My apologies.
Oh, it's fine. I get that often. I'll just have cactus fruit salad
All right,
as well.
2 silver pieces.
I'll take the flatbread with honey and cheese, please.
2 silver, thank you. As you get all your meals eventually. It does take a little longer for obviously Ogun since he's ordering the entire menu, as each one comes in every 5 minutes as he scarfs it down.
Yeah, I'd be well on my way while they're eating the gigantic feast. I'll meet you guys back here when you're done.
Right.
What about you, Laurelin? You want anything?
Nope, I'm just eating, smirking at Bogan.
Oh, did you order anything?
Yeah, I had the goat, the camel pancakes.
Camel pancakes. Okay, I forgot.
Yeah.
I would have gotten the fruit salad to go.
Yeah.
It's too hot for meat.
I'll look around at everyone. Where's Holly and Karth?
Holly's eating breakfast with us.
Me too.
I would have let somebody know that I just ran to take care of some errands and I'd be back before we were ready to go.
Okay.
Pop went somewhere. Not too sure. And he kind of looks over at Holly. Morning.
Good morning.
As you can tell, her wardrobe's a lot different than what you saw in the early morning when you woke up.
Yeah, he's like a little bit nervous, but also confused. It's like, the hell is going on here? He's just gonna keep stuffing his face. Ugh.
Alright, as we move to Karth, as you are at the Sun-Cut Bazaar.
First thing, I just want to get that scroll appraised.
The 6th level one?
Yeah.
Give me a second. The spell scroll that you have is appraised for 3,000 gold pieces.
Okay. I'll take it.
Would you like that in diamonds, rubies, gems, or coin?
Coin, please.
Gold,
Shit,
platinum.
is there a let's do, is there, well, above board question, is there like a bank or something? Like, I feel like I need something
There is a bank, but they do take a 10% fee.
Ugh.
We have 2 bags of holding.
We do
that's
have
all.
bags of holding, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That will be 300 platinum, or 5,000, or 3,000 gold pieces.
I'll do the platinum.
All right, here you go. Thank you for your patronages.
Yes, thank you very much for your service as well.
They upsell it as soon as you leave to 4,000.
Yeah, of course. And then I guess I wanted to.
I want to take you. I don't know if I told you guys already, but I wanted to take you guys to that blacksmith because he's got some good stuff.
Yeah, I'll maybe add another later today after our thing, maybe. And then I want to get just a set of nice, like, casual clothes.
Like how nice? Pristine nice or decent?
Like casual date nice.
Okay. Yeah, you can probably find some clothes for like 10 gold pieces.
Cool.
Alright.
I'll head on back.
Like, alright, it's a nice fit. This little pocket for your tail.
Something in like a blue, maybe.
Certainly. Royal blue?
Yeah, that sounds good.
There you go, sir. I hope you enjoy yourself.
It's appreciated.
Because it's more airy now. It's like you can feel like the wind blowing through your tunic.
Yeah, this is better. Alright, I'll head back.
Alright. As you eventually come back, as you guys finish your meal and begin to have a conversation, realizing Karth is not with you, kind of curious about that. But as soon as you talk about Karth, you do see him around the corner wearing this stylish blue, royal blue outfit. as he's got
Ugh.
a handsome new sack of money on his pocket.
I need to store this in the bag if you don't mind.
Yep.
Oh, God.
Cut it in.
I didn't
And when you
recognize
peek
you,
inside,
buddy.
you realize there's like platinum like galore in there.
Oh my god.
You are looking
Hey,
spiffy.
Everybody got their treasure.
So that's where you are.
How much
Whoa.
platinum was it?
300.
Yeah, maybe you can introduce me to your weapons guy later. I want to see what he's got.
Mm-hmm. Are we going to visit the Legion today? They said something about an underground city. They needing help to excavate it.
Yeah, they said to go to somewhere called the Life Dome.
You wanted to go there first, or you wanted me to take you guys to the blacksmith, which he's a good guy, to be honest. I sponsored him. Mm-hmm.
Well, I definitely want to go there maybe later today, but I would
It's been a week now. No one knows who you are, Ogun, anymore.
Man.
I mean, he might remember a valued client.
Oh yeah, he knows that, but he's not sponsored anymore by him anymore.
So before we head out, I'd like to inspire the group with some temp HP. May our paths be as adventurous as the winding rivers, as mysterious as the dense forests, and as resilient as the mountains we climb together. We embark on a journey and for discovery and valor. And we each get 11 temp HP.
Let's go.
Which quest did Prolix give? Was that the Zahir guy, or was that the Life Dome one?
That was the Zahir guy.
Okay.
Yeah, Life Dome is Carlisle Krugen, the gnome supervisor.
Life Dome Prolix gave the quest originally, and then yes, that guy, the supervisor, of course, extended the mission itself.
Okay.
But Prolix had kind of introduced you to both originally.
Yeah, I'll just use the sending stone. Let him know that we took care of the one thing, and then just let them know that we'll report in.
All right.
When we're able to, we're taking care of the other thing, immediately.
Okay, I'm ready to go.
Where do you guys want to go? Cobalt Soul or
The Life Dome thing.
okay.
You were out to see Krugen.
That was great.
Oh, it's right. It's in here. The Legion's missions. As you eventually come towards the Sigil district, the efforts of exploring the ruins of Carmoral, an older city below Ankarel. So obviously, you do see the individual there waiting your as the gnome supervisor himself. Ah! Cregan Kogan, pleasure to meet you. I rarely get visitors, as the gnome explains, before turning his face to the Life Dome. I was hold a thin shard of iridescent glowing quartz. With a quite hum, of course, as you're obviously in his study. One of the dome glass panels suddenly comes all right with blue and purple arcane ruins, which flicker and fade, leaving behind an opening. Come on in, I'll give you a tour. Does anybody have a passive perception of 17 or higher?
16.
15 here.
Inside the dome. Go ahead. Whoa.
Mine is 19.
19, right. But inside the dome, it's swelling, and the smell is damp earth hitting one of the senses along the blast of hot air. You're sweating buckets in this place. If you do have pores, of course. The series of crystal bridges span across the oasis, 60-foot diameter, like a lake. On the edge of the dome line are vegetation. As with a passive perception of 17 or higher, you briefly notice a cool current of air as they begin to move from the outside inside the dome. As you can see, there is a creature kind of moving around the vicinity down below. So you don't see it naturally, but it moves like the elements itself. So that's what you see. Like it's part of the wind. As the lake at the bottom is a thick layer of silt. As you can survey the area, you can roll me a perception check. Oh, you're overweight? That's fuck. Just make sure your mega holdings are not
sorry,
overweight.
I'm distracted. I'm rich. I got a day.
How
My
much
life
is it?
drastically changed over the last week.
It's if it hits 500 pounds, it will start to spill money.
Okay, let me.
It's
Okay.
fine. We just have money in there. We're not even at like 200 pounds.
Okay.
We've also got my bag if we need it.
I was taking the weight into consideration when I was adding it in there.
Yeah, your bag has like multiple pockets, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, we're literally at 70 pounds in there.
That doesn't add to my weight, right?
No.
Just the normal
No,
15.
it just takes away from the bag.
Okay.
The bag
No.
can
I was like,
have
'cause I'm really
500 pounds
overweight.
You
total.
never
that's the
want
case.
to overexert the bag because the bag eventually
Yeah,
will implode.
everything spills out, I think, if it's overweight, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
it will spill out automatically.
Yeah. But it breaks. That's the point.
Yeah, you don't want to put a sharp weapon in there. All right. So my apologies. Where was I? 15 perception check. You do find no disturbance of the sediment. That was just the underground passage of a lower cavern. As you do see, the individual tries to answer as many questions as possible. The oasis is a primary source of fresh water in Ank'Harel. The water originated from the flooded caverns below Ank'Harel, of course. The caverns are also called Caer Maro. It's located which leads into rumors of an ancient passageway connecting to Caer Maro within the oasis, of course. The relics retrieved from the Allegiance of AllSight expedition is an indication of Caer Maro was the site of the pre-Calamity Society, originally built above the water. I theorize the nature of tectonic shifting causing the city to slip beneath the surface, but the fluctuation of the water level of the cavern seems to defy explanation, of course. As the Life Dome regulates the water flow throughout the canals, using the combination of enchantment, engineering, and the Life Dome dispenses water from the lake to major canals while also drawing extra moisture from the air supplements of the water flow when necessary, of course. As the Life Dome normally functions as an automatically, well, as the chief advisor myself, I can manually override the dome's controls, adjusting the water levels if need be, if we ever got to a drought. As during this conversation, a point as you're on a boring kind of school trip kind of thing, as you notice, obviously, the arcane override, as you see a crystal used to open the entrance to the Life Dome, adjusting the dome's controls. As you watch it kind of disappear into his pocket, as he assures that sure he is the control of this kind of conveyed place. But usually he has it on, but you notice the arcane crystal is missing, as one of you guys had seen it gone missing. as the 17 perception are higher, you did notice some weird invisible creature took the crystal.
We got a little bug on our hands.
Oh dear. This is not part of the trip. I don't have. Where the fuck's the crystal at? As you begin to watch, the surface of the lake begins to churn, white foam, as seconds later, enormous geysers of water begins to burst upward and outward, sending you flying. As everybody in the Life Dome is swept outside from the dome, propelled along a 5-foot deep canal, suddenly surging water as it's erupting as soon as possible. Oh dear, this is not supposed to happen! As everybody in the Life Dome is obviously repelled, as you begin to survive the surges, you quickly notice things are beginning to move and shift across there as it seems fit we'll get to commence battle. Give me 1 moment. I don't actually have a map for this area, so in the meantime, we're going to take a quick 5-minute break and we'll be back in 5.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Hey, so like we all got propelled by water, and I was the only one who made a loud noise. So what's up with that, guys? Huh?
First of all, I can breathe underwater, and
Oh, okay.
I don't need to make noises. So
I'm a sailor, Ogun.
Oh, of course, classic,
Yeah.
classic. So no one else was taken by surprise. All right, that's fair.
I welcome the elements.
I grew up in a
Oh,
swamp.
okay, Falcor too, huh? All right. Holly, what's your excuse?
Again, I grew up in a swamp.
Oh, classic. So only Oregon. All right.
These aren't waves. If we ever need to pilot a boat, I'm your guy.
I'm back.
Okay, welcome back.
Ooh.
This is a very floral map for such a desert environment.
Oh, you're in the Life Dome right now.
True.
Yeah, we're still in the nice area.
You're in a building where it supports all the water and the canals and how it hydrates the entire city. As they get their water mostly from obviously the city below. You guys don't see them, but this is what you're fighting.
Mm.
So one got a crit, so it's gonna go first. Before Ogun, sadly.
Oh, sorry, I didn't do my thing.
Yeah.
Oof.
Alright, so this one randomly attacks Lorelin as he doesn't notice what the hell's here. 11 misses you, but a nat 20 is a hit as it kind of slams into you out of nowhere as you get hit by something that you can't see. For 16 points of bludgeoning.
Okay.
Alright, Ogun. You quickly look around as you watch Lorelin just get smacked by something.
Lorelin! Fuck.
I also changed the tokens. I had to find new ones, so you got a big giant sword now instead of the other one. Well, I think it was the same one. I think it was red, but this one's, I think, black.
Yeah. Lorelin is going to trust his instincts. He's going to take a javelin. How far I'm away from my dude? About 40. So he's going to step forward a little bit. So he can get into range. Nope, still not in range yet. A little bit. I need a little bit more. Just a little bit. So that was 10 just now. Then I'm going to move over a little bit. Another 20. That's... I got 10 movement speed left. And then... There. I should be good enough now, right?
Okay. Give me a perception check, as you don't really know what the hell's going on here. Something hit him, but you can't see it.
Okay. So another one, 17.
You can't see it. You do not know where it is, sadly.
Yeah.
Well, you can attack.
I'm gonna
but
take a javelin.
You may just miss completely.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm just gonna trust my instincts. Honestly, I'm just gonna throw it in this direction.
Right.
Let's see. Javelin throw. I'm gonna be in a rage. I'm gonna be in a defensive stance because I don't want my boy to get hurt.
So now on your attack.
12.
12. It just doesn't seem to hit anything. It just kind of goes through. It's almost like
Gotcha.
you're hitting the wind, basically.
I'm going to. So I saw that it didn't. Like it just like literally just like a regular javelin throw, right?
It feels like it went through nothing, basically.
Right. Exactly. Okay. And now I'm gonna do one javelin throw this way. Still. 14.
As it begins to fly through and true, it does hit. It does seem like it hits something. Roll me damage.
Lorelin, on your right.
So it does like half damage, sadly, so it's resisted. Whatever it is, it doesn't seem to. It like kind of spews your javelin into the water.
Everyone, careful. Nolan, she's on your right.
Thank you, Ogun. Hearing that, I'm going to use my Celestial Revelation and fly up 20 feet.
Alright. Post attack of opportunity.
Yep.
16.
Nope. I'm going to fly up 20 feet and then hover over the water here. And I'm going to cast a spiritual weapon as a bonus action. And I'm just going to put it right there, and if something pops out, I'm going to hit it.
Alright. Hearth. It's like almost like battleships for you guys. You have to figure out which square.
It was, yeah, it was to where Laurelyn's left was. So, where was that? Like right
I don't know.
where did Ogun point it out?
It was right here.
All right, I'm gonna run up here. Do I like feel anything around?
You just.
But it might move, so be careful.
Wind blowing everywhere. You can roll.
I'm literally just going off of battle instincts. Yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
21. You can feel the wind's a lot strong over here.
Right there. All right, let's swing away.
It'll be a disadvantage set. 14's hit.
Stunning strike.
It's
14 DC. Let's go. I think I stunned it. It sounds stunned. Take another swing.
You have a straight roll now. Yep.
And a flurry of blows as well.
Yep.
I'll just kind of like try to put my foot on top of it or something.
It's just wind.
That's tickles. Never mind.
When he strikes it, is there any kind of effect or no? Like visual effect, I mean?
No visual effect, sadly. He's just going through it.
I feel like I'm hitting something though. Like I feel like I'm hitting something and nothing at the same time. It's weird. I don't like it.
Alright, Holly. You can re-roll your perception check if you like, or you can fire attacks. It doesn't really matter. But you know where he's hitting it, so you can make attacks, but they'll be sadly disadvantage shots. But he's stunned, so it's straight roll.
Okay. It's a straight roll, then I'll just go for it. And hell, why not? We'll do sharpshooter.
That's a hit.
And shot number 2.
That's a miss.
Yeah.
It's like almost like firing into a car through. Like, what the fuck? And it's like, oh, there's something there.
I assume the risk.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and cast this a little fairy fire.
That's smart.
Right here, so it doesn't hit Karth or Lolan. You're in the air, right?
Done. It can't do anything.
Yeah.
It automatically fails.
You can. I could probably avoid it, but wherever
Wait.
you want.
Fairy fire spell?
Yeah, it said I just moved it slightly. I'd say like wouldn't. As you light him up, as he is lit up, as now you can actually see the target. It's really actually fucked up, actually. You just see wind just moving around it.
Nah,
I'm gonna
that's
move
the
it.
creepiest
What the hell
thing I've
is
ever
that?
seen. I don't know. I don't like it. Kill it.
And that will be it.
Okay. So you end your turn. Before Falco's turn, the second one, there's another one here, is it smacks into Baru's back as she just walked into its place.
Oh shit!
19 and 24.
Both of them hit.
This one grabs you and smashes you and then hits you from the back, like hitting your spine. 15 points of bludgeoning. Roll me a con save for the first concentration check. For your spell.
Okay.
And then 24
One.
for 7 for the second one. Another con save.
Oh.
As the fairy fire goes away.
I can't help you.
As it disappears, as it's now invisible again.
And how much damage? I'm sorry. Was all of it?
15 and 7.
Oh wait, 60 feet. No, 60 feet. I used my reaction on that.
Okay.
I thought it was 30 feet. I'm sorry. I would have said so.
Reroll then?
Yeah, reroll it.
My which what? Reroll what?
Fury
Con
fire.
save. So your fairy fire stays up.
17.
It's up.
Let's go.
Okay, and then 7 and 15. You said.
7, 15. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Alright, Falcor. You still see it glowing as you, with your eye, you notice Rue's just getting hit by something. You can roll a percept check if you want to pinpoint where it is, or you can focus on the other target.
I'm gonna go for what I can see. Stunned is only gives melee advantage or range as well.
You have automatically advantage because of fairy fire. But yes, it gives stun gives advantage for range and melee. 24 is a hit. For lightning damage, nice. As you surge into electricity into it.
So there's a big arc of lightning between me and it that remains.
Alright, the thing can't do anything until the start of, obviously, Heart's turn.
Yeah.
Samaru got whacked.
Yeah.
And, on the ground, is there like any mud or dirt?
There's everything.
And pick
Dirt,
up.
mud, soil, silt, water, everything. But these
Okay,
things don't
I'm gonna
leave
grab-
tracks.
I'm gonna grab a handful of mud and Maru, da! I'm going to
Are you chucking it? Just where?
yeah, I'm gonna chuck it and to
Which
the
one?
direction of where
Well, you have to chuck it, and well, you have to roll perception to see if you can tell,
okay.
and then completely
Okay.
be in luck.
Yep.
Based on this 112, you have no idea. You'll have to kind of pick
Okay.
a square.
Alright. Gonna do it this way.
Okay. As you chuck some dirt as one of your actions, it doesn't seem to hit anything.
Maru, can you identify where you might have gotten attacked?
My back.
Fuck. He's gonna chuck some more mud this way.
Alright, chuck some more. Nothing hits.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Lorlin.
Alright. So my spiritual weapon gets advantage on it, the one that's prone?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's a hit.
And +3 radiant since I'm in my revelation. And let's see. I'm gonna hit it with a ray of frost.
Advantage.
16
16's a hit, yeah.
and +11. I'm gonna move a little bit back and end my turn.
Hearth.
Try to finish this one off.
as you beat the shit out of it, as you watch his body vanish. As you give me an Arcana check. It feels weird how it vanished, not normally. You have no idea.
Where do we think it is?
My back.
Yeah. She got fucked up. He got fucked up. Sorry, you are really pretty.
Like here?
Yeah, you can try it here if you want.
So, yeah, sure.
So you punch the wind.
Not too sure.
Like,
Cough.
No. I'll try right here.
Okay.
As
you punch something.
There, it's right here. Stunning strike.
13.
Let's go.
Okay, it's stunned.
I think it's stunned.
Perfect.
Holly. As you're told, right here.
And I will start shooting.
Alright, get some straight rolls. That one's a hit. That one's a hit. Maru.
All right, fairy fire. Again.
Alright, cast.
Yeah.
Alright. Can't do anything as it's lit up again. It's a good combination, both of you guys.
Yeah.
Yep. And since it's stunned, I'm gonna just step behind you two. And then my turn.
Valkor.
Start to walk over to my right.
Mm-hmm.
$16. Which bolting again?
Alright, that's a hit.
Just the first level, just 8 damage. But you got that arc of lightning again.
Do I have to add the thing to my menu red? The item that I got last session?
It's home
The,
so you
the
have
great
to
axe?
customize it.
Oh,
The
okay.
hammer? You got a hammer, it's not a great
Yeah,
idea.
yeah. Oh,
I
yeah,
gave,
the
I
hammer.
gave it to you, so you have to homebrew it. So you can grab like a regular whatever, a maul, and then and then modify it. But it's in the bag of
Gotcha.
holding. I didn't think you took it out yet.
Yeah, no, I didn't take it out. I was just curious about it, that's all. Alright, so I'll do that later. Alright, let's do full swings with the battle axe. Still in the defensive stance. Does a 16 hit?
Yeah, just hit for me.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, okay. 12. And then one more. 19.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's get it. We got 15. That's some good damage.
Your weapon of all kinds. You got a battle axe, two-handed, still from the classic days of your adventuring.
I got the battle axe,
torture axe,
torture axe,
and now you have a big ass hammer that's 3 times the size of you.
the big ass hammer. I'm gonna use it next session.
I'm the cameraman. You're just swinging around. Ooh. I can just see it, like just trying to swing it, and your legs like sticking out. 'Cause you're unbalanced.
I mean, I am a little Goliath, so I gotta rock my big ass warhammer.
Alright, bonus action, I moved my spiritual weapon, and I'm gonna cast Ray of Frost again. Natural 20.
Ooh.
For 13.
Still alive. Hearth. Stun's gone, but it's lit up still.
I'm gonna try to stomp him out.
17.
Yeah.
As you stomp it out, as you can roll another Arcana check, all of you, since you all seen it together as a team closely.
Nope.
Wow.
Jeez, you guys all suck.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have no idea. I can't even give you that.
So, what was that?
Wind.
They're invisible stalkers. What the hell were they doing here?
Invisible what now?
They're assassins. Made of element.
Well, they're not very good at their jobs.
No. Well, they did punch me.
Yeah, that's
Not too bad though.
I bet.
So I guess they're really good at their jobs.
I'm suspicious. I believe it's fucking other organization. Usually those things are summoned.
Which other organization?
The Consortium Valorodium the Dream, or the Sentinels of Memory. As you remember, that's the other organization, but the other group.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Why would they want to be
Maybe
here and steal the crystal?
what's his ass is responsible?
You see the crystal glowing on the ground.
Could they be trying to fuck with the city's water somehow?
They could. They could easily destroy Arcorel and drain it whole of its water. The people would have to leave this place.
Yeah, no, that's not an option. What is this place we ended up at? Did we get like swept away somewhere?
Yes, we're exactly inside the Life Dome now.
Oh, all right. Well, let's see if there's any indication of if anybody's been around here.
Here's your crystal.
Thank you. Turns it around and stops the water from pouring out.
Were these chambers or just little sitting areas?
They're part of the entirety of the spec. It's like pretty much like Life Dome. It has like all the vegetation here.
Mm.
Where does it look like the water drained to? Like back in these pools?
It's draining. It's draining out from the city and back into Caramorel. It usually drains from Caramorel and to the city. It's going backwards. Well, I thank you for helping me out. This was quite a strange predicament indeed. I will look into it further on what the hell is going on here.
Anything down here in this little grate?
It's the grate. Drains into the city of Caramorel. Goes pretty far.
Mm.
It's full of water. Supposedly the city is underwater.
That's unfortunate.
Anyways.
How could a place so hot be able to produce so much water?
Oops, that's the wrong map. You guys get out of it eventually. So thanks to you. Well, I hope
Of course.
the Legion sees knows that the Life Dome has the fullest recommendations of their order.
Well, I'll let them know as well. Make sure they keep an eye out. Is this the only place that controls water? Like, is there anywhere else they can maybe try to sabotage? Like, if so, maybe, you know, keep people around like utilities and whatnot.
Well, this is one of the main areas connected towards the Sigil District. But now we know that there's a threat. There might be more threats along the city.
Well, stay safe.
You as well.
So the water's flowing backwards now.
Wait, I thought she fixed it.
They fixed it.
Oh, the crystal fixed it. Oh, okay.
But that's what they were doing. They were trying to drain the water out of Caramoral.
You know, it was like some kind of control device or whatever. Control crystal.
They're trying to deplete the water in Caramoral.
So so they're trying to access it.
Or let things come up from there to the city.
As it would flood the city. And then it would immediately drain the city's water supply.
Well, I think these creatures, she's thinking they were summoned to maybe cause this. I don't know if they came up. I mean, maybe they have. But...
Well, I'm thinking that maybe somebody summoned them there instead of them like coming up the water thing. Like someone summoned them because she said they're assassins, right?
Yeah,
so they don't really need. They don't really need to. They're pretty much invisible without fairy fire, so.
Mm-hmm.
They hit.
Not either way, they're up to something, and I think it's probably worth trying to find out what it is.
Do you think do you think the Z people are behind it?
I mean, I don't really know if there's anything indicating them in particular, but I wouldn't really rule them out. They could be behind anything.
Out of character, that was Krugen, right? Person we were just talking
to. Carly? Scar something?
Carly.
Yep.
Krogan.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, Holly. What were you saying?
Oh, it's me, not Holly. But, fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say. It's okay.
Well, maybe you keep doing the quest, you'll figure out who the hell's doing this shit.
Oh, that was my question. Did they disappear like the snake guy disappeared when we killed him? Because we couldn't figure that out either.
But you can't tell with Arcana check. You don't know what the hell.
Oh, okay.
All you know is from his words that they're summoned.
Well, from what Leia said, there's a good chance he might have gotten to that box. I don't know if they maybe they went back to. Maybe they're from some other plane as well. I'm not sure where they're from.
And return the information if you like.
Yeah, we might as well let them know. Turn that other stuff in, and maybe we can go see the guy about the thing.
As you eventually go.
I was about to say we should go there because we get paid for it. My bad. Go ahead.
You eventually go to the Crystal Chateau. After hearing the reports, Prolax eventually. All right, well, here's the money I owe you, 300 gold pieces. My deepest apologies for the event of the day. I didn't expect you would get attacked. But you guys are skilled, for sure. You can handle yourself, especially for the allegiance of AllSight. I wish there was more
it wasn't
amongst our ranks, of course.
Well, there's a good chance that the consortium is behind what was going down there.
Well, I would suggest you joining the cause, of course, if you're interested. Head towards Headmaster Geyser, potentially as new members for the Allegiance, if you're still interested in joining. You do get perks for it. It's not like you're working for free.
I mean, can I pull double duty?
What? You can be in multiple factions. You're not just... It's all in character.
Well, I just didn't know if there were rules about, you know, if you were...
Your secret to the Cobalt Soul stays with the Cobalt Soul.
I mean, I'll hear him out.
Well, each member receives a Legion's AllSight badge, which can be represented as proof as a member. If the badge is lost, you can get a new one issued for 50 gold pieces, of course. Each member receives a stylish outfit. An outfit as a loss of damage can be replaced for 10 gold pieces. And each member will receive free lodging and on-corral for as long as their membership lasts. The lodging is a modest quality, of course, not the highest quality. So, no River District, my apologies. As the more missions you do, the chances are on you could be promoted. If you do well enough, of course.
I mean, you seem to be doing good work. I don't see why I shouldn't.
Well, all of you could join, honestly, if you're looking something. This is Prolax.
Okay, I thought so. Just want to make sure.
That's up to...
Is this the guild that me
I speak
and
for myself.
Mark went to?
It's the Tiefling.
That he's talking about?
Yeah, it's
Oh.
the Sigillo district. It's literally the allegiance that you chose. They're doing these questions. They're offering you a membership. Of course, you can still
I'd be
work
interested.
for us for free and not get anything out of it.
I'd be interested in hearing him out as well. I think that's a good idea, Karth.
Alright, whoever's wishing to go, you may go upstairs and you go find the individual. He would love to have new potential members, especially skilled ones. I certainly can give you within a week a presentation, formal invitation.
Yeah, I'll go talk to the guy.
Well, I will have to register
Oh, well.
a formal invitation
Yeah.
for you
Sure,
to
yeah.
join.
Sure.
But
Well-
I do have another mission on hand if you're interested for the Legion.
Seems to be the thing to do.
Right. Well, months ago, Watcher Limius Wist of the Sentinel's memories had infiltrated the legions of AllSight. Fucking rascals themselves. Doing damage to us. As she has now advanced through the ranks to become one of the individuals responsible for assigning missions for the agents, of course, of our Legion. But during this time, she's also been feeding information about the Legion's operations to the Sentinels of Memory, as well as the Consortium of the Varium Dreams. She is working against us and with us. I didn't understand why. As, well, the individual had previously owned a very powerful ring by the Consortium herself, a reward for his services. And I believe she's deciding to reuse the ring for a grander scheme of AllSight. She had been recently seen in the Legion of AllSight with high alert after attacking at, well, we believe she is responsible what has conspired just moments ago in the Life Dome. But it's hard to to tell, as I don't have enough evidence on her. I was wondering if you could potentially get evidence on her. Much more, of course. As, well, I think someone is trying to frame me, honestly, and I think it's her. They believe I attacked the Light Dome. I know I've been working really closely, but I had nothing to do with it. Me, poor old me, to attack the city's life supply. Earlier today, the thief snatched my snatch. Some thief snatched my satchel and walked down the street. I reported the theft, and then I went on my business, of course. A few hours ago, someone else used my sending spell to notify my satchel had been found by the Crystal Chateau. That I should have claimed it at once. I was on my way to retrieve it I found this, as he rummages through his pocket, pulling out a silver ring striped with a red metal. I think someone has slipped it in my pocket, but I swear it's not mine. It looks like one of the magical items salvaged by Cal Moreau, but I can't be sure. Do you believe me, right? I'm not lying.
Insight check.
Yeah, insight check.
Yeah.
While they're inciting, I'll ask him, what does your bag look like? Oh, you recovered it, though.
Correct.
Okay.
He is telling the truth.
I mean, yeah, I don't see why you don't seem like you would do that. I can't be 100%, but I don't really have a reason to believe why.
Oh, come on! I've been working with you since freaking.
I'm just giving you shit. Why would somebody want to frame you? Do you know?
Because they want to make us look bad, of course.
What does that ring do?
It's just a ring. I don't know. Looks like a planet ring of some sort.
Hmm.
It's just a silver ring with a stripe of red metal on it.
Well, you said it was. Did you say it was magical?
I don't know.
That's what I heard.
Maybe one of these guys can take a look at it.
I could, if you like, see if there's any leads on what you're asking us to do from it.
Alright, but just for you to use it for the time being.
Certainly.
I hope we get to the bottom of this, of course. As Prolax points you towards a bookkeeper of Keem, who manages kind of the library of the Sigil District. Has all the records of every item, every antique salvage from Kaer Morel, as he believes that you can determine where the ring came from, as he gives you the ring freely.
Maybe one of you magic types should hold on to that.
Hold what? The ring?
It's the one ring that rules them all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have enough jewelry.
Hold it.
Yeah, I'll hand it to Maruf. Just put in the
Oh.
bag for now, I guess.
Okay, that works.
Right. Well, I'll be on, hopefully, doing some more missions at hand. Be sure to catch whoever this person is. Especially look into that Limmy Weast. I believe she's working against us.
Does she work here? You said she's.
She's.
What, you think she's double timing you?
Yeah, he believes she's. Well, because she works for the Sentinels of Memory. She's infiltrated the Legions of AllSight. She works for the Legions of AllSight, and she works also for the Villium Dreams. She's doing 3 things at once and giving information that's important to each faction to some other faction.
Play on all sides. Right.
Does she have an area here, like where she stays, or does she just come and go?
She comes and goes.
All right. All right. Well, we'll go. This Kaime guy seems like our best lead.
Ah, welcome to the library. What can I do you? As he is at a front desk, as he is not a member of the AllSight, but he assists where he can.
Yeah, we were told you have records of things that might have come from Kale Moreau.
Of course, I have much books establishments. Of course, you may look upon any of the information, but I can look for you some records as well, if need be.
Anything about jewelry, rings, amulets?
All right. So it takes him a bit.
I guess any thing recently, I guess.
Well, I have a few things here, as he brings up 3 books. The Expeditions of Caramoral, Sentinels of Memory, and Rutium, as recently that's been mostly studied upon lately.
And Sentinels of Memory were mentioned.
Yes.
Well, thank you.
Enjoy. Alright, as you guys begin to have the research, you can roll an investigation if you're in the library. If you're not in the library, you can obviously do something else. You don't have to be a bookworm.
He's just gonna kind of like lounge around. He's not really paying attention to the books, but he's gonna try to impress Holly.
You find like one of those like.
Never mind.
Oh, Jesus.
I definitely did not impress Holly. Never mind.
As you find one of those like beanbag chairs, you're like, oh, is this comfy?
God. Oof.
All right, Maru.
He has like the books upside down.
What do you want to research between the 3 informations? Expeditions of Caramoral, Sentinels of Memory, or Rudium?
Let's do the Expeditions of Caramel, whatever.
Yeah, Maru. As the records contain only one mentioning a ring in an inventory of an expedition from 2 months ago, which has staffed by agents of Anabara Flitbreaker and Isseron Lauren, led by the Professor Libby Wist. So we'll keep the names here, as I suck at pronouncing them, butchering them likely. As the logs indicate that the group has accosted by a thief on its way back from the surface, but mentions of what was stolen is missing from the records. Ooh.
Huh. He's telling all of us this, right? Not just me?
No, you're researching it yourself. He gave you the books.
Oh, I read this myself. So I'm going to show this to everybody then. So it looks like Lemmy, whatever her name is. We have a ring, and this ring's missing.
Interesting.
So this Lemmy Wist is behind this shit.
As you look at the other stuff, Maru, the Sentinel of Memory and the Rudium, you see the legions of the documents confirm the Sentinel of Memory are a new faction established around the same time the project explores the sunken ruins and began. The documents asserts the Sentinels of Memory believe so-called the Under Temple is a prison meant to kept sealed and forgotten.
Oh.
So you look at the rudium, named by the coin of the consortium of the Vermilion Dreams, it identifies a reddish material found in the ruins of Kaer Morel. It has entered the academic lexicon as an extension or extent to its properties has yet to be unknown. But earlier reports that says the material produces a red crystal vein in other substance in organic and organic-like remains to prolong contact with it. As you guys know some of it, what rudium does, it's obviously bad to sort it. And
Yeah, let's not do that.
long, obviously, contact with it could be obviously not good.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm down to party every so often, but that's a little extreme.
As you eventually see through the logs and inventories of recovered items or left unfinished, you eventually noticed that all the records are related towards her expedition.
To this Lemmy person? Okay.
So everything she found has gone missing?
Correct.
Pretty much.
Mm-hmm. Well, we need to find this person then.
Mm-hmm. And throat punch her.
As
You're
you can
finding
see,
a limey bastard.
you can see Keen there. Is everything to your standards? Did you find anything interesting?
Absolutely, yes. It was of a great help, actually. Thank you.
No worries. The Sentinels in memory, of course. I believe the
Yeah,
goal...
what could you tell us about them? Do you know anything?
They're new, honestly. Their ideal concept is to protect, well, the ruins down below. They're kind of like the under-temple keepers of something, or like that. Supposedly keeping Ank'Harel safe or whatever might be lurking down below. That's the ideal goal.
Down below, do you mean like in that water section? Or is there like a cave?
Kaer Morel is supposedly some, well, a sanctum of some sort that was left long ago. Pre-calamity, of course.
Well, there was just an attack there. Apparently, they're trying to drain it out. Someone's trying to drain it out. We think it's this.
I believe the
These people.
Xorium, the Vermilion, and the Sentinels of Memory are working together against the AllSight. But that's just my opinion. I could be wrong.
No, I think that's a very, very reasonable outcome.
Librarian, one more question. Do you have any books on the etymology of words for this region?
I could research some information on that if required. Might take some time.
So out of character, I want to do some kind of roll or something to see if I know what Kael Moreau, like the meaning of those words. I don't know if that's possible out of character
if you
in the
want.
module at all.
It'd be a high DC check.
Alright, if they have the book, I'll roll something.
Well, from here, let's give you a book. Some old history. You're the knowledgeable critical role person. You wanna know?
Oh, I don't know. I was.
Oh, you want me to get you? Okay,
I don't know if they have it in the module or not.
Well,
I was just kind of throwing it out there.
Well, the former name was Marquette. The city of Marquette, in the hour of the calamity, is now. It's basically the former. It's Kaer Morel is the name given to the former leading city of Marquette in that era. So its original name was lost in history. Nobody really knows its name. They just call it
Okay.
Care Morale. So there's really no indication. They don't have history books dating that long. A lot of it's just uncovered over time. Plus, you're in a university. They're not likely as good as Cobalt Soul is. But I do know that Anna Beris and Idris is here. Of course, you can ask them about the excavating. They should be around in the rooms, of course.
Yeah, it
Maybe
might
a
be
west
worth.
east. I'm not too sure where she's at. She's usually in here somewhere. But be sure to keep it rather well. As he looks at the big guy.
Well, of course, we're not going to cause a disturbance.
I'll slide the book back. Thank you.
Elgin's trying to look as studious as he can, but he's just not getting it.
Books.
What do you think, everyone? You think we've gotten everything we need here? Anyone else need to research anything?
Nope, I'm not a book person, so that's all the information you're getting from me.
I've spent too much time reading. I have acquired so much wisdom. I couldn't possibly indulge in any more.
Yeah, no,
Right.
I think we're okay. I think we've got what we need. Thank you.
The librarian said that Professor Weiss is here.
Yeah. How would we exactly would we
Is this place free to walk around, Red?
You can walk around, yeah. Some people actually have their own rooms here, kind of like it's a dormitorium for university kids, basically. But obviously, violence is condoned against it. It could find yourself easily kicked out of the university forever. aka your chances on joining a faction. But you can absolutely ask.
I think maybe see if I could just see if she'll lead us back to any area she might be staying at or something. I don't know. I don't really know what I would ask her because she's probably like number one suspect here.
I think we should tail her. See where she goes.
I mean, I can remain unseen.
Well, currently, the guy Cream had told them she's still in the university, but you can wait it out, of course.
Right, I think we should. She doesn't know any of us, so maybe we should try to see where she hangs out.
Yeah, exactly. Follow her. Although, if you don't mind, I think I need to sit down somewhere for a few hours and work out this spell.
Oh, by the way, these guys are the headmasters of this place. It's pretty funny.
Like Danny DeVito and Tommy Chung.
Did we meet them somewhere else, Red? Did we meet them already? This little goblin guy?
It looks like Prolix and his friend's pictures just aged
talked to him before
terribly.
When he greeted you originally, but of course he didn't have time to talk to you. Ideally.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
That's how you originally got introduced to the Sigil District, or to the university. Well, it's up to you.
Is there only one exit to this place?
Yes, the front door.
I'm just gonna grab a book and sit down at a chair that can see the exit.
Okay. So you're gonna wait it out?
I mean, if that's... Is that what we're doing here?
Does anybody know what this person looks like?
Not really. You didn't really detail that out.
Yeah, I kind of forgot to get that.
As you do hear a conversation in the distance, as you do see two individuals talking as they're coming down the stairs, as they kind of speak out their names as you catch them and glimpse them as they're having a conversation. As they kind of head towards the cafeteria. Both actors, of course.
Those are her friends, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Annabella and Indus, whatever.
Yeah, I think that's what you told us, Ambara and Idris.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it might look sort of fishy if 6 of us are following them.
One of us can go invisible. One of us can be a pet cat. So at least 4 of you.
I'm just obviously browsing. I mean, I'm hungry now. Why wouldn't I go to the cafeteria? You know?
Well, I can stay here by the road with, as long as someone else wants to stay with me. We should work at least in pairs. And I could also send a message to Prolix to get a description of a limey.
Don't we have a sending stone for that too?
You all have them now, kind of basically, most of you. I think it's just
I
two
don't.
of you. Oh no, it's just 2 of you guys. It's Karth has it. My apologies.
Yeah, I have one.
Well, they're walking away, so whoever wants to follow them.
Well, I was specifically waiting for the woman. Is it a woman?
Yes.
Okay.
I might have something important to say.
As you can smell your nostrils, Ogun, they got roast beef.
Fuck it, I'm going.
I'll go with Ogun, I suppose.
I'll just keep an ear out.
And a nose out.
I won't even look suspicious. They'll probably even look at me a little bit strange because
Your jaw drops as you see roast beef, mashed potato gravy, and corn on the cob.
Ugh, these students eat good. I wouldn't mind learning how to read. I mean, I wouldn't mind coming here every day.
It's like get a plate helpful as you stand in line yourself, getting some. Are you a student here? You can totally roleplay it out.
I recently got accepted. Yes.
Give me persuasion.
Persuasion.
17. Well, I hope you enjoy the meal. I will give you double helping, of course. You're a strong boy. You need to learn. Get your brain stronger. Here you go, sir.
Thank you very much.
As you kind of sit down, like maybe a couple benches away, as you smell the food, you're like, oh, so good.
Yeah, I'm just I'm not trying to stand. I'm not trying to make it obvious. I'm telling you. I'm just eating my food and keeping the air out. Falco, can you believe this? Slow boils, so slow braised. There it is. Slow braised.
I'll get the same.
They look at you. As they don't even ask you because you look like an agile student and you have robes and shit.
Thank you.
They think you're a teacher, basically, at this point.
Ironically, I was going to say I'm a visiting lecturer. So that works. Ogun, I'm going to tell you something. I did want to follow them, but also I came because I was hungry too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they got Jello. Is they bringing Jello pudding? Chocolate vanilla, and then they got like the lime Jello.
I gotta save that. What if I bring some to Holly? No, wait, let's. He kind of looks over in the direction of the two girls, and he's keeping an ear out for any discerning conversation.
They're just talking about normal things. Talking about some research and stuff like that, and eating.
Slow down. Make your food last in case they're sitting there a long time. Don't want to sit there with an empty plate and look suspicious.
Right. Slowing down. Ooh, okay.
They also probably have code names. So
She noticed you chewing really weirdly, and she's like, "What's with that guy with the afro? He's eating kind of funny."
Do I hear that?
Yeah. As he's doing it like slow motion chewing.
He's trying to slow down. He only knows how to eat fast.
Forgive him. He was recently in an altercation. Not his fault, but he got struck in the jaw. It's a little tender.
Oh, really? I was knocked out. I don't really remember much.
You're kidding me. When did that happen?
About... They told me, well, I remember it happening a month or two ago. My memory is not as it once was. Yes.
Were you by yourself?
No, we currently work closely, as they're trying to think. We were on an expedition, I believe, 2 months ago, I think.
That sounds exciting. My friend here was alone, unfortunately, but... Oh, what... This expedition, anything interesting, or
I don't
just the
remember
usual?
that well. Yeah, I don't either. It almost feels like we should remember it. Our memories, not as they used to. They kind of scratch the back of their head. You can give me an Arcana or Insight.
That is weird. Should I embarrass myself one more time with this Arcana check?
Yeah, totally. Or you can do Insight if you really wanna be different.
What's my... Oh, it doesn't matter. Both of them suck ass. Let's just do Insight, though. Never mind. I'm sucking ass.
15 is what you needed. As an Arcana, you discern that by their kind of ignorance, they're not lying, but you can tell by the two of them, their memories have been tapped. Looks like someone modified their memories.
Well, I hope you don't run into that sort of trouble on your next expedition. I kind of give him kind of a half smile.
Yeah, I guess so, whenever that will be. Come on, let's go back to work. It's a pleasure to meet you both. And,
safe travels.
And she looks towards Ogun. I hope you're doing okay. She does it in slow words.
Yeah, as he's like still eating slowly. He's nodding.
What did you say?
He's like he has he has the roast beef in his mouth. Most of his drooling out. He's like, yeah.
Alright, they leave.
Oh, well done. You're like a genius spy. But fell right in your hands.
Can I start eating normally again now?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
He eats it like a duck and just swallows.
I'm going back for seconds.
Like a little child in the toy store. Can I have this and this and this? Alright.
Gonna grab some pudding.
Alright, what are the rest of you guys doing as these guys are eating at the cafeteria?
I'm sitting outside with Karth.
Okay.
Hey, I'm gonna go just see if I can get a quick description of Lemmy. What she looks like.
You're calling him up?
Who? Oh, yeah, I can. Yeah, I forgot I have that. Might as well just get a description.
Oh, she has glasses, brunette, of course, blue eyes, very tall,
Human, elf,
half elf.
half elf.
Actually,
Brunette,
no,
half elf,
human,
okay.
human. My apologies. I always get
Oh,
this
human, okay.
mistaken, of course, the years.
All right, 10-4. Keeping an eye out.
Yeah, I believe she's in a room, but I could be completely wrong. She's been kind of isolating into her records, of course.
Do you know where that could be?
In her room? It'd be third floor. Not too sure exactly what room, but you'll probably see it. Every door is labeled.
I have, yeah, that's enough for me to go off of, thank you.
Just be careful. Don't get yourself in a bad situation, of course.
I'm not just gonna jump into anything. Alright, well, I'll grab Laurelin and say I think we have everything we're gonna get here.
Okay.
Ogun might be causing a disaster in the cafeteria. I'm a little concerned.
I need pudding.
Something about food.
I need more.
Karth, do we want to try and find her and talk to her while we're here?
Well, like I said, I don't know exactly what we would ask. I don't think she would be very forthright. I'm not one for really. I'm not good at speaking to people, as you can see.
Seems dangerous. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to just go up there without everybody else. Maybe somebody else might have a better idea. But we have a location for her room, so at least we could get in there at some point, maybe.
Perhaps if we see her, we can stop and talk to her, and
yeah, I mean, we can keep an eye out if you have any ideas.
I could potentially disguise myself as a student and go into her chambers. See
Yeah.
if there's anything we could find.
Let's follow up with the gang, and we could figure something out.
Alright. As you guys regroup with the gang. In the cafeteria, I'm guessing, or wherever.
Laurelin, there you are. I got you some pudding.
Oh, thank you, Ogun.
It's like a flan, the kind of good pudding like the Japanese have.
I see you ate half of it already, but that's fine. I'll finish the rest. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
See, like a long.
Oh, and he kind of smiles watching you eat it. That's right. It's pretty good, isn't it?
So you watch him
Very.
pull out some hair out of his mouth.
What? What's wrong?
Logan, some of your hair is in this pudding.
Oh. Well, it's... I mean... He kind of gets a little embarrassed. Well, it has been a few days. Haven't really gotten a haircut. It's
Well, that's all right. It wasn't his fault. We were sort of role playing to draw information out, and what we heard is this: those two that were with Limey, I believe their memory was modified by a spell. They don't seem to recall. Neither of them seem to recall, for that specific time frame, any detail.
Weird.
I thought so too.
Well, we know she is here right
Yeah.
now.
We know her room's on the 3rd floor. So we can do with that what we will.
What are we gonna do when we find her anyway?
I was thinking of maybe distracting her when we meet her, and maybe somebody goes into her chambers and looks around.
What are we looking for?
Evidence that
Yeah, I guess
proves that
why all
she did it.
Yeah, all these relics that she found have gone missing.
Well, is this ring one?
I believe so.
Well, it's to clear up Prolax's name.
Yeah, we need to find evidence because he's
I'm kind of okay with him being blamed.
Oh, that's fine.
I mean,
I'm just
I'm not.
Okay. So are we thinking it's his latest room, or?
Hey, Red, are the students all wearing similar type clothing, like gowns that all match?
Usually, yeah, but she was promoted recently, so she is now like kind of top lead of her expedition. But most people have the same kind of wardrobes or whatnot.
Gotcha.
I mean, maybe if you can get her door open and get her out of the room, I can see what I can find.
Perhaps we can cause some type of distraction. Ogan's ate a lot of food here. Maybe he could have like an allergic reaction and maybe fall on the floor. And while this is happening, maybe we can sneak upstairs.
Well, I mean, to get into her, like, what?
I can get in her room. I think I should be able to.
If she's in there, we need to distract her somehow. I don't think we need a distraction down here. We could just like walk upstairs.
Yeah, we could just wait till she leaves her room.
What if she doesn't?
Yeah, they said that she's been kind of a recluse and hasn't really left her room. So.
Mero, you said you could get in there.
Yeah, I can turn into something and get in there.
Something she wouldn't notice, even when she's in there?
Like a yeah. Well, I don't know how good she could see, but I mean, I could be very small, like a spider or something else that's small. I've done it before. I think. Yeah, I've done it before.
Yeah, he is.
Sounds like a good idea to me. And then, like you just said, if she comes out, we will distract.
So I can only do it for like 3 hours. So if she doesn't leave within 3 hours, I have to do it again.
Did we happen to find out what she specializes in here?
Losing artifact.
Yeah, just artifacts and expedition.
Oh, okay. That's like her shtick. Alright.
Yeah.
What about your staff? Maybe she can like look at it for you.
Ooh. I'm not sure we should have anyone else looking at this except those people that you trust already.
Oh, yeah, it's her artifacts, and
yeah,
probably
she's
get her out of
playing-
the room.
Yeah. And if she's playing all sides of different groups, I wouldn't trust her to see it. I mean, of course, it is just hanging on my back. Maybe we should put it away somewhere. I'll hand it to Maru. Is the room in the bag for this?
Oh my gosh, why does everything come to me?
Or Holly, you have
Maru,
this.
do you
You
want
have
it?
a bag too.
I don't.
That.
I could put it in the bag of holding.
I mean, it's
I'm
got a
pretty sure
snake
there's
on it. I
room.
feel like maybe you should look at it, Maru. I'll identify it as soon as I learn that spell.
In the bag of holding?
Or just hang on to it, whatever you
Holly's
want
also
to do.
got that giant bag. You could throw it in there.
Yeah, exactly.
That works too.
Alright, I'll hand it to Holly until I get a chance to identify it. Do you mind, Holly?
I think she's asleep.
Sleep. Well, it's all roleplay. That's what's been going on. Which is good. Alright.
I'll just hand it to Maru.
Yeah, you just give it to her.
It's fine. I'll put it in the bag of holding.
Feel like it might be. Well, we'll find out later. I don't know.
Okay. It's like a snake thingy. What is it? Snake wand?
It's like a snake staff. It's made of wood, but it's like kind of carved into it.
Oh, okay. Snake staff.
Sneak.
I just put. I don't know. It's in there.
All right. Well, we'll end our session here as we'll figure out how you guys want to plan it and how to infiltrate this individual's room or get information from her as you continue onwards in this crazy adventure we call Critical Role. Call Netherdeep. All right.
Hell yeah.
See you guys next week.
Hey.
Crazy
See you guys next week.
See you next week.